Libra, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra. Also know this is a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Libra, I will be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, but I could be speaking about you, Libra. So we're going to begin right into the energies. You guys, welcome to my June edition here. You know, guys don't normally see me, but I have such a beautiful background here where I'm vacationing at. I'm going to get these reads done. Also, I'm not 100% vacationing. I am still working. So it's like 7, should be almost 8 now in the morning. I've been recording for them in the mornings now just to get these readings out. And then I start my day at work as well. So, but it's so great here. This is Dominican Republic. This is an Airbnb I've rented. And it's just a nice space. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. I kind of just needed a nice serene spot to take some time out. So we're going to get into it, Libra. So this is an energy that it's a transition, a cycle's closing here. There's something that there's a barrier here. I can't feel it right now. Like, it's not clear. And I feel the reason I can't feel that it's clear is because it's not clear. And so I think you both are thinking about each other. There could be interference. I think influence, like maybe if anything, it's because I'm not clear, then it could be what I'm feeling is it is a mind influences of someone really being in someone's ear. So let's just get into the energy because there's some clarity needed here. That's what's causing, you know, just lots of conflict with this energy, but also separation or just, you know, not distance between the two of you emotionally. So we have love yourself first, children, and then release your ex, dear God. So maybe that for some of you, that's where it's coming from. The barrier here is, this is an energy of a person who probably who was married or had a family with other people or who has children and so are still dealing with the codependent, the co-parenting aspects of the relationship. And so in this case, it really is limiting you. I think this is where Spirit is saying, love yourself first. So this person, I see what's happening here. This person is not really in a space to prioritize you. And that is definitely taking a toll in the relationship. So here we have very soon separation, past life relationship, new love. Wow. So I feel like for some of you, this separation is gonna like come to an end. Where you guys are going to talk, but for others of you, this is truly like this transition of a new person, a new energy coming into your life, because at this point I have to say, Libra, this energy on your end feels like it's okay. It's like, it is what it is. It really feels like an is what it is. It's like, I'm here to talk, but if this person can't get themselves together, then I am gonna just, you know, I don't have this baggage, I don't have this extra weight. And not that these families are baggage, but I'm saying how they cope with it and how, you know, how people cope with those dynamics is what the baggage is. It's not the people in itself, it's how you cope. It's all the misunderstandings, the egos, it's the drama behind it. It's what makes it baggage. All right, Spirit. So let's see what else do we have here for this person, for Libra's energy. And I feel like this is going to gear more towards a reading for you now, although you guys know I speak about your person, but I feel like this is about a release also about you. So discontent and boredom. Yep, 3 of Cups. And so there wasn't a reciprocation in this connection. And I also feel discontent and boredom with the 3 of Cups is this person never had time for you. They couldn't really see you. They couldn't really spend time with you. So we have choose wisely. So this is a choose wisely. This is really about you. This is about really thinking about you know, what you want, where you're at in your space, because at this point with the Chariot, what I want to point out here, Libra, is we have 3 sevens, 777. So that may mean something for someone, but that's a spiritual number. That's inner awareness. So what's happening here, and that's exactly what I feel. I feel you are in a space of just kind of like making a shift for yourself. You know what you need to do. If anything, this reading is going to serve as some intuitive nudge or guidance of what your intuition has already been speaking to you about. But this triumph and patience and planning here, 7 of Pentacles, this is kind of just planting and moving forward. This is about, well, you have options. You're the one who's not limited. And again, you guys put where the shoe fits. But either parties are not truly limited here. There are things that need to be dealt with, but it's how we deal with them, right? And so this is about sensing the energy and you choosing and making steps towards what you truly want. What is it, this transition that you want? And like I said, for a lot of you, very soon, you know, either you'll come together and come to an understanding for some of you, or new love will be the what's going to come in, where you're going to be more open to dating and meeting other people. Here we have solitude and the Emperor, and this obviously is a married person. So your person is not, you know, it's spending time alone. This is a time for him or her to stabilize their life. And so I feel a very protective energy. It's almost like they have to kind of be distant. It makes them very distant and stubborn. So this is in this energy, it feels like this is a difficult person to get through, to talk to. Because obviously they're not going through the best energy in the world, which is not good for you. And so it's unfortunate, but it's also, we can make decisions and not have to carry the weight of other people that are not ours, especially if it's something that we're starting. Like it's our own free will, it's our own understanding of what we allow, what are our boundaries and what we allow in our energetic field. And you know, for me, I always say it's about my peace. So I don't allow anything that's going to disturb. It's got to be better than my peace. You know, whatever anyone brings to the table has to be so much better than the peace of mind that I have now. So it's got to be that, right? So Spirit, give me more on discontent and boredom for Libra. Wow, Emperor comes out again. And you know what? I feel like this is also your person. So this person is not in the best energy. Yeah, Fool. They desire this new beginning, but they're not in the best energy. But this is also you, right? Where I feel you're also needing to free yourself. You're also having a logical perspective of where this connection is, and it's also not fulfilling. And so you also are on the energy of setting yourself free and kind of starting anew. You know, it's like, and then I want to point out, these are 2 4s. This is about grounding. This is about finding stability within the emotions, right? So it's a lot of stabilizing and figuring out, contemplation for sure, like just sitting and like, what do I want to do? And some level of confusion and disappointment, right? And discouragement, it does feel too. So Spirit, give me more of this 3 of Cups for Joyce and Jen. More of this 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, clarifying the 3 of Cups, dear God. 10 of Swords. So yeah, so this person never had time for you. So we have 3 of Cups, clarifying 3 of Cups. And it's because the sharing, okay? Now you guys know your story. Now if you're actually dealing with a person who's married, then that's you, right? That's you. You know your story. I'm not gonna get into those energies because to me, I don't really focus too much on karmic cycles. We know what they are, and this is why 10 of Swords is here, right? It's about endings, and it's about understanding our own cycles and our own behaviors, right? If we don't want any more of this, then we take that. It's our accountability in our life to take those initiatives not to have any more of this. And so I do feel here with the Emperor, you're not having it. And this doesn't feel, to me, it doesn't feel like an energy of you being with a person who's married, but this is a person who was divorced, separation, who's dealing with co-parenting. I do feel that for a lot of you, but you guys know your story. But this person obviously is sharing themselves, sharing their space in their mind. They don't know what to do because a lot of them have children, and obviously when there's children involved, the situations are more complicated, right? And so you're gonna love your children. I mean, you can't argue with that, and so you have to take care of what's gonna take care of the household in your day to day. For those who are women with children and dating. It's the co-parenting aspects of it, right? Maybe, your ex is not abiding to the picking them up, and you having your free space, and it being conflicting even when you're trying to get out there and date and, learn and get to know yourself in other aspects, and, really open yourself up to a new life, right? So that can be conflicting. Even though you desire it, there's still these things around it. And then for those of you who are males, dealing with this, then it's also the same thing where it's a priority for you to be with your children, but yet you have a third party who has codependent behavior or still resentment towards the connection, because this honestly feels like a situation that is not easy, right? Children and release your ex. I mean, Libras, because this person has a person who can't release them. It feels very dependent. It's that energy of, well, if I'm not happy, I don't want you happy with anyone else. So again, there's a lot of ego here, but I'm not gonna get into that line of the story. You guys know the deal. Stories like that are just, it's a lot, Give me more on choose. I'm going to put these back, but it was what fell out was 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, and 5 of Swords. And this is wanting a huge desire for a new beginning in love. It truly is. But I feel this is for you. Spirit, give me more on this. Choose wisely. Oh my God, the 3 of Wands came back out. So I'm going to say initially what I felt with those energies. Let's see what else. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So similar energies came out. This is about you. 3 of Wands, staying optimistic, alchemization. Remember I said 10s are nearly beginnings. This is the Fool. 10s are the Fool and the Magician together. Here you have the Magician and you have the Hangman here. This is a perspective. This is you spending time and really reevaluating things. Also having a more optimistic outlook, knowing that something good can come anyways because you have experience. You know what you need to do. Emperor's been through it. Emperor understands. Emperor is in a space of like, well, you know what, I've experienced these things and it is what it is. It really is. This is like I keep saying, it feels like an energy. It is what it is. Like this, it's nothing I can do for this person to change. These are their dynamics. This is what they need to cope with. This is what they need to deal with at this very season in their life. And so this is where you need to take a shift, take your energy. And I really feel that's why this release your ex is here, because this is about preserving your energy too and what you want to do. Sorry, getting more on this Chariot. 7, another 7. I mean, like I said, 777 is important, but you got 7 Chariot, which is a 7, and then the 7 of Wands. And again, this is about courage and also moving forward. So it's about self-preservation as well, right? Guarding your energy to the things that aren't going to serve you, that are not going to move you forward. I think these are truths we need to talk about to ourselves when it comes to connections and relationships, of how they truly make us feel, and is it really adding value to the highest version of us, to where we want, or how much are we compromising? I mean, sometimes it's okay to compromise, you know, we can't have everything, but in this scenario, this is a very not an easy dynamic. And give me more of this patience and planning. Give me more of this patience and planning. I mean, interesting. So first clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, right? A cycle. I keep saying this, you guys. The 10. This is a cycle. This is about a new beginning. So this is about you taking that time really planning. We have the 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel this is definitely preserving yourself from any energy that's going to take you out of alignment, because this 9 of Pentacles is really, to me, the most important energy here. This is about stabilizing your life. The 9, you know, you guys know how much I love the 9. This is about the self. This is about your wisdom. This is the 9 in the major arcana is the Hermit. So this is about you gaining that inner wisdom when you're in your own space. Like, you have this understanding about you and your life. And so here, this is about 6 of Wands, always being peace, right? 6 is about being at peace. Also in a state of gratitude, right? Prior to the 6 of Wands, it's the 5 of Wands, right? It's the conflict. So we don't want the drama. We don't want the conflict. We kind of moved away from that. We moved away from that with the Devil energy, right? This is about having peace, no longer engaging in situations and adding life, not even experience, but life situations and circumstances that will continue to keep you back, holding you back from what you really want. And right now it's about your peace of mind, Libra. So this 9 of Pentacles, this is what you need to protect and preserve. With this 3 of Pentacles, constantly work on it, because this is what's important for you. You know, just like I said, this reading I feel is going to be for you. So I think it is, and this is about you really making these decisions. Now, your person obviously is watching you. They're going to miss you. I do feel this person's going to come around, but you know what you need to do. You know where your heart is. You know where you're at. You know what you want. You know the life you want. This is your decision, you know, ultimately your decision. So Spirit, what is the blockage here for this connection? Comfort. Step out of your comfort zone. And bottom of that is create the reality of your dreams. And this is it. You know, this connection is dealing with definitely a person who in their surrounding has been doing, right? If this is a person who has family, kids, there is comfort in the environment, right? So there will be repeating patterns. It's hard to get out of that, to face them when you've been behaving and doing and reacting for a long time. There's comfort sometimes, you know, people find comfort in their pain, people fight, you know, and so that's why even that in the form of something so positive, people reject it, right? Because they're not used to being on the receiving end. It can't come that easy sometimes. No. It needs to be with pain. And even when even if it's with a little pain, it's like there's comfort in behaving and it being hard. It's like they can't find ease with it. And I feel your person's in a seasonal space right now. And yes, I feel like whoever they're interacting is also comfortable. So this is not easy energy. You know, but this is about creating the reality of your dreams. Both of you understand that you could create the right reality of your dreams here. Where is it? Yeah. Libra. This is about alchemizing. This is the reality of your dreams. Having optimism, looking forward. You get to choose wisely. I mean, it's clarified by choose wisely here. So this is choosing wisely, the reality of your dreams to create. And so does it include this person? That's up to you. But new love is ahead. You guys can have new love because you're more in a liberating. If you protect and preserve and continue to preserve that peace, you're more in a place of peace where you'll be more in this magician energy of creating, you know, alchemizing, manifesting, right? Doing things for you. So let's see, I'm just going to pull a little bit of the untold message of the heart for this person, because I feel this reading really is for you. Let's see, untold message of the heart of this person, Spirit. This is too much. Let's see, untold. But the first card was unrequited love. I'm telling you, codependency, I need you. This person has in their surroundings, and it's the codependency and this need for, and also needing to take care of the kids, right? So they feel very needed. And again, they can't prioritize anything because it's going to be a constant battle for them, and this is just something they need to process and learn how to move through if they want love in their life, if they want to transition. You know, it's never easy, you know, when you've had an ex or, you know, a person in your past and you have children with them. It's just not, those transitions are never easy. So here we have space. I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. Yeah. The space is and it's because the codependency, I mean, really exhausts this person. This person is very overwhelmed, I feel. It's a lot, which is going to be overbearing for you. So sometimes these people feel guilty. You know, there's some level of guilt of walking away from or having to have separation when there's children involved. But, you know, you can't stay with people who you're no longer happy with. It just, you know, those are things we have to be honest with ourselves. If we don't know how to fall back in love with a person like we fell in love with them to begin with, then, then we have to make tough decisions for ourselves. Now, yes, could these people, eventually I feel people don't. Relationships are hard. I was in a relationship for 11 years and people don't evolve that easily. And there's the evolution, people understand, in relationships, there's the evolution of you both individually, and then you have to find the evolution of the connection together to stay in alignment. And so as the years go, as the years pass by, that can drift more and more because the evolution of the two of you individually is always going to be separate. You know, what the soul desires is always going to be separate, which creates conflict when they're never spoken. And sometimes people are just stubborn and they stay stuck. And so usually leaving the connection allows for growth, and that's an unfortunate, you know, but it's what happens, right? We have to learn from our connections. I mean, relationships are important, right? They teach us the biggest lessons. So Spirit, give me the guidance. I'm sorry, you guys, I can go on and on about this, but I gotta record Gemini still and I have to work. So I just, you know, I empathize with this energy here on both. You know, it doesn't matter the negative sides. I don't have to focus on that. It's hard. Life is hard. Adulting is hard, you guys. Adulting is hard. So we've got facing fears for you here, Libra. So you are running, but you can't hide. It's time to go within, face what you fear, what is holding you back in living your best life. You're the only one who can. It starts with you and ends with you. And this is, again, knowing how you can, choosing wisely, looking forward. Yes, it's unfortunate if this connection doesn't work out. Did you invest time? Yes. But these are fears. There's some, you know, for some of you, it can be fears of the starting over process. It's like, oh my God, you know, who likes that, right? And for others of you who are watching, who may be in this energy, or who are the ones who do, you know, again, you guys, put where the shoe fits, may have the children, you know, there is some level of fear of getting out there and letting go of the comfort zone, right? This is a new version. When you've been with someone for so long, this is a new version. You You can't be the person you were with who you were married, who were you in a long-term relationship, who you had your kids with. No other person's going to be like that person. And that means you also have to evolve. And that in itself can be very, very fearful. I find this, and I say this because I do this is what I do, you know, and I see this energy constant, and people are very fearful of their own evolution, of their own change. And why? It's because it's a person they don't recognize. And of course, but that's why the solitude serves a purpose. That's why you don't jump into another relationship if you're not ready. This is why you spend time alone, because this is about learning you first so you can help someone love you again. But if you don't know you, then how can someone else love you if you don't even know you? So that's something that's really important. Spending time alone. Solitude is the greatest teacher. I love my space. I've been single for 7 years. I love it. That's what I'm saying. If it's not better than my peace of mind, then it's not something I want. I mean, I can take care, you know, I can take care of myself. I can do a lot. I as you can see, I bring peace in my life, you know, and that's important. It's really important. So here we have a message from Source. Libra is love wants to happen through you, not to you. Where can you create more space in your being and in your life for love? And so this is, I really do feel this has to do learning you of how love happens to you, not through you. It doesn't need to come from someone else. You need to find it first within you. And then where can you create more space in your being and your life for love? Then you're going to be able to find, once you find it, then there's space. There's going to be space to find, you know, to add more love into your life. And so here we have the darkness serves a purpose. Let my love illuminate the way from within the depths of your own being. And this is the depths of your own being. This is how you learn. Darkness serves a purpose. Our biggest lessons and growth happens through the darkest times, through lessons like these and transitions like these, where we need to look at ourselves. And going within is not comfortable for a lot of people. But this is about learning ourselves, taking initiatives, and this is accountability. This is about us saying to ourselves, yeah, you know, I did this. Yeah, I acted like this. Yeah, you know what? I can do better, you know, and that's where that solitude serves. It's like I'm saying, it's the greatest teacher. You get to see yourself, and if you be your own mirror for some time before you put yourself out there again. But Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Thank you for stopping by here at Larisa Lili Temperance. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. And this is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.